Welcome. This presentation concerns an R computing language demonstration of plot creation with symbols, lines, colors, and fonts. I'm Brian McHugh. Plot parameters. First, the desired layout of the plot must be visualized. A useful reference plot allows users to recall how various symbols, line types, colors, and fonts can be generated. I use this reference plot for instructional purposes. One can imagine that a page will have 4 different sections. One for symbols, one for line types, one for colors, and one for fonts. This is accomplished through the power function. In addition, one defines the margins of each page, the margins of each plot, the placement of the axis title, labels, and corresponding spacing, and the size, color, and font of the various text. The code or script to create each of the sections and the corresponding result will also be displayed. Plot symbols. A plot is specified where the x values are the quotient of the numbers from 1 to 25 and 10. That is, the vector of x values are a sequence of equally spaced points from 0.1 to 2.5. The vector of y values are the sequence of 1 to 25. Although the x and y axis labels are defined via the plot function, one can see that the type argument, which specifies the plotting symbol, is set to n for nothing. One could also see that the axis is set to f, or false. Rather than defining the plotting of points and the axes through the plot function, more flexibility is achieved by defining them through the axis and points functions. An axis argument of 1 would signify the lower axis. An argument of 2 signifies the left axis. One sees that the type is p for point rather than n for nothing. The pch argument identifies the specific plotting symbol. According to the plotting character value, one can see that a simple analytical expression defines its position. This permits the control about which I spoke earlier. Plot lines. To show the various lines, one uses the same procedure. The only difference is the LTY argument is used for control instead of the PCH argument. Plot colors. To show the various colors, one uses the same procedure. The only difference is the COL argument is used for control instead of the LTY or the PCH argument. Plot fonts. To show the various fonts, one uses the same procedure. The only difference is the font argument is used for control instead of the COL, the LTY, or the PCH argument. Finally, one has to provide a title for the entire plot. Currently, R considers a plot as a 2x2 matrix. One must update R so that it perceives one page for which it is to convey the plot title. This is accomplished with the power function.